for our veterans and for law enforcement. His love of country is overwhelming, but here's the part that nobody's gonna believe. He is only 20 years old. Please welcome back to the podium, Taylor W. Foland.
Thank you so much for everyone that came out, specifically Mr. Case. I can't thank you much, and your whole crew really helped me out. The whole community. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me to be in my hometown, speaking about why I voted for Donald Trump and what we are facing in America right now. As Mr. Belovich introduced me, I'm a member of Act for America. I am a writer for the Central Florida Post. Alternative news is the future of America. Mark my words, it has to be. All of this fake news needs to go. So with that, I will deliver my address to y'all. Bear with me, I hope I don't put you to sleep, you know.
You're good.
Thank you to everyone who came out here tonight. Very humbling to see everyone. We are here united with our president, Donald J. Trump. We are conservatives. We believe that limited government is better government.
Amen.
We believe in the sovereignty of the individual. We believe that less taxation equals more growth. We believe in the power of the free market and entrepreneurialism. And we believe in the right of every human being to pursue their dreams, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which are inherent from birth and God-given.
Yeah.
God-given. Recently, we have seen the hate since the election last year. Hate against our president, hate against his agenda, and hate for those who elected him as the leader of the free world. We have seen Democrats obstructing his every political move, down to the appointment of undersecretaries in the government. We have heard the names they have called us: racist, misogynist, anti-woman, Islamophobe, racist, and deplorables.
Yeah.
Radical liberal Marxists like Antifa and Black Lives Matter march across America, destroying infrastructure and terrorizing our college campuses. Well, I am here to tell you, the radical liberals, that we will not be deterred with your hate towards us. We will persist. We are sick and tired of the Russia story, day after day, insulting our democratically elected 45th president. It is what it is on CNN. They turn everything into a Russia story. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't see any Russians at the polls at my polling precinct. Did y'all see any KGB agents or anything? Because I didn't. It's nothing but a really bad excuse for liberal Democrats who lost the 2016 election decisively.
Yeah.
It's fake news. It's fake news. It's what it is. It's fake. It's phony. It's not verifiable. Voters go to their polling precincts in a year from now. And on November 6, 2018, we will be voting out liberals and rhinos at the federal, state, and local levels. Voters will be going to the polls to make America great again. The Democratic Party is the party of racism, classism, and socialism. The Democratic Party, also known as the Democratic Plantation, is and always has been the party of racism, Jim Crow, and slavery. Republicans were for emancipation. Democrats were against emancipation. George Pendleton, a Democrat from Ohio, and Fernando Wood, a Democrat from New York, led a fierce effort against President Lincoln on the question of the 13th Amendment. Republicans and conservatives pushed the 13th Amendment forward. Democrats obstructed it. A man named Thaddeus Stevens led the effort for the enfranchisement of colored people and the equality between blacks and whites his whole life. And he was a Republican, not a Democrat. The Democrats blocked blacks at the polls and stuffed ballot boxes for the Democrats. And they also funded and founded the Democratic terrorist wing known as the KKK. This is a history of the regressive liberal Democratic plantation, and it must be stopped. The Democratic plantation uses racism and ignorance to obtain votes. That's all they do. They use people for voting. That's all they do. The Democratic Party is the party of anti-Semitism, with Islamists like Linda Sarsour, also known as Miss Cockroach, pushing for Sharia and jihad in the United States of America. The truth is, you cannot simultaneously support Sharia and call yourself an advocate of women's rights.
Yep. That's right.
They counteract each other at every level. Linda Sarsour is an Islamic cockroach in America. Her ideas are incompatible with America and our Constitution. Sarsour the cockroach is a fake activist. She is a fake feminist. She's as fake as you can be. She silences young people on college campuses when they expose her and gets away with calling for jihad against our president. Linda, you may be able to silence those young people on college campuses across America, but you will never silence this young person. I make a challenge here to Miss Cockroach. Meet me in DC so we can have a collaborative debate about your ideas and how you think they are good for America.
Yeah! My money's on you.
Yeah, I want to see that debate.
Which leads me to my full support of President Trump's necessary and constitutional travel ban.
Yeah.
We have seen radical Islamists killing innocent civilians in Europe, and the governments of Western Europe turning their backs on their own people. America will not become Europe, not with our president, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because when you have migrants coming to Europe from Islamic countries to leave, yet they are bringing the exact same form of government to those European countries, it threatens any form of democracy. Any form of democracy. With this being said, we have an obligation as Americans to protect and defend our country and to protect and defend our people. Our people. We do not have the luxury nor the time in America to apologize for Islam. Islam is an evil set of totalitarian tenets. There is nothing more disempowering to women around the globe other than the doctrine of Sharia. There is no Islamophobia. It's a myth. That's all it is. It's a myth. As Americans, we must speak out. We must be educated on the subjects. We must also educate others who do not understand the threat posed. We, the people, need to educate the people who don't comprehend what we are up against. We are facing 1,400 years of Islamic fascism that is undeniably and irrefutably opposed to our values.
Yep.
And opposed to our system of government, our republic.
Yep.
And remember, it's ours. It's our republic. Always. When the Islamists go out and attack and behead people and kill infidels, they don't go to liberals and say, oh, okay, thank you so much for the political correctness. We'll stop terrorizing you now. We'll stop blowing up buildings, convoys. They don't go to say, oh, thank you so much. No, they don't do that. No, they keep on doing it because everyone is too afraid. So they become complacent and politically correct. Silence is consent for apologizing for Islam. Apologizing to Islam is submission. And that's the Islamist playbook, to bank on people's ignorance and fear. We can't afford to lose this war. It's been going on now for over 10 centuries. Think about that. 10 centuries we've been fighting this. There are over 50 majority Muslim nations on earth. The Islamists are always in the minority. But they are always the loudest minority in those countries. And for me, the peaceful and tolerant majority of people within those countries is indeed irrelevant, because they are too afraid and do nothing to stop the Islamists. President Trump is putting America first by protecting Americans first, not unvetted refugees. He is bringing Christian values back into the White House. That after 8 long years were absent, attacked, and the constant Israel bashing by the Obama White House. President Trump is making our economy great again by donating his paycheck to our national parks for renovation. The stock market has hit an all-time high, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000. 401ks are off the charts. Consumer confidence is at an all-time high. Unemployment is at a record low in America. Over 1 million jobs that have been created since November 8th, 2016. Companies are finally coming back to America. As I traverse the state, consumer confidence is up and business leaders are so appreciative of the president. Finally, we have a president that will cut back on the unnecessary regulations that stifle business. I have more and more hope, as my fellow Americans do, and I have not seen this enthusiasm within the business community since studying about 1980. People are excited. They want to spend money and they want to go back to work. Trump is renegotiating our one-sided trade deals, such as NAFTA, and he has already gotten rid of the TPP. President Trump is making our country great again by deporting illegal aliens. Trump is deporting MS-13 and members so fast you can't even count that high. The catch and release policy is over. The days of illegal immigrants coming into the United States and not facing any consequences are over.
Amen.
Illegal immigration at our southern border with Mexico has decreased and has gone down and has been reduced by over 70%. 70%. And don't even think about it, we're gonna build the wall. The wall is going up. Build the wall.
Build that wall.
Build that wall.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build Make it solar. And the Obama days are over. Trump is making our country great again by supporting our veterans and law enforcement who have been treated horribly under this last administration. Trump has signed the VA Accountability Act, which protects whistleblowers who see everything in VA hospitals if care is not properly provided to those who have served our country. President Trump has the full support of us, we the people. He did not win because of Russia. He won because of us.
Yes.
Together, we will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. And together, we will make America great again. God bless you all. God bless our military. God bless our president. God bless our veterans. And God bless our military. And may God, our God, continue to bless these United States of America. Thank you.
Amen.
Good night, Ocala. I love you.
Yes, Taylor.